Good morning everybody, welcome or welcome back to my vlog. I also kind of feel like I want to say Happy New Year as well, because technically this is the first vlog I've done since I did Vlogmas in December. So my first vlog of 2025, even though it's halfway through February. Believe me, that was not my intention. After Vlogmas I was so excited and so determined to keep the momentum of videos going for new subscribers and old subscribers as well, obviously. But January just had other plans. It dealt me a couple of curveballs I just really hadn't been anticipating. Some of them good. For example, my brother came to visit from Canada for a few days unexpectedly. Who is that? Oh my goodness! Whoa!
No, it's all good. No.
Oh my goodness, Luna! Who is that? And I haven't seen him for almost a year and a half now since he moved out there. So yeah, that was a good curveball, but stressful in its own way because it was kind of like an impromptu flyby visit, and also we just weren't expecting to see him basically. So that was nice. But yeah, the other curveball's a little bit different, but I will maybe talk about that a little bit later in the video if I feel like it, but I probably won't share everything because you will just get overwhelmed as watchers, and that's not very fair for me to do, really. Anyway, needless to say, I've not been in the best kind of headspace to be making vlogs and putting out content. I just thought I would spare myself the stress of editing and feeling like I had to work to a deadline, because I don't, basically. YouTube is lovely like that. You can dip in and out when you need to, and hopefully subscribers will still be there when you get back. But today, everything's gonna change a little bit. I've made some time, I've got a day off. I've got a hair appointment planned for this morning because my hair is just looking, it's okay. It's just looking a little nothing. Like, this was a fringe at some point, like a nicely shaped fringe. At some point it was a full fringe. I don't know if that's having grown out from that or not. Oh my god, I don't even know. But it's been a good long while since I visited my hairdresser. Actually, in fact, the last time I visited my hairdresser properly was to get extensions put in. So it really hasn't had any shaping, cutting, anything for almost a year basically. So yeah, I think it probably is going to have to come off quite a bit just to get it to a healthy state, shape it up a little bit if she will do that for me, and hopefully get a little bit of face framing going on. And yeah, just give my mind a rest for a couple of hours and some TLCs. So come along with me, and also my sister actually, because she's coming as well to get her hair done, to our hairdressers. Let's go. So Edie's going first. What are you doing?
Dark on top, purple on end.
Nice. She's adventurous. I am not. Oh, Edie, it's happening. Now do a swivel. Whoa. Literally. Oh my gosh, Edie.
Some stuff for me.
Your hair looks so long. That's crazy. Yeah. Give me a twist. Follow your face. It feels so much better though.
I have a favour to ask you.
Go on.
So, you know when I do my makeup classes?
Yeah.
Would you come and do some like videoing?
Yeah, of course.
That would be so much.
Just let me know.
I think
yeah, of course. Joe's in the chair.
Being brave.
You are being brave with the pink. I think it's gonna look really nice. Oh my god, it's so cute.
I love it.
It's so pretty! Hi everyone, so it's actually the day after now because I am rubbish and I completely just didn't have the energy left over to vlog last night. Honestly, it was a really long trip to the salon. We actually ended up staying with my mum for her appointment as well. She got pink tips in her hair, which was very cute, very ready for Valentine's, which is what I am right now, by the way. I have got 2 Valentine's gigs today because it is Valentine's Day, so I'm in pink velvet, and yeah, need to do my lipstick though because it's looking a little bit dull. So this is what my hair is looking like on day 2 of the cut. I haven't quite figured out how to style this bit yet, I'm not gonna lie, so it looks a bit strange at the moment. Everybody just know that I'm aware of that. I will figure it out, I promise. But yeah, so last night we got home pretty late from the salon. It was like early evening when we got home, and then I completely forgot that I had a vet appointment for Molly to go to, which kind of segues me really nicely back to January basically. So one of the biggest curveballs that January dealt out was Molly, because my poor baby got a really big diagnosis in January. You may remember my last vlog of the year, the kind of birthday, New Year's Eve vlog in December. I was talking about how tired I was because Molly had been peeing on my bed like every single night from Boxing Day through to New Year basically. So in the new year, obviously, I thought I really do need to get this investigated for her. It wasn't particularly abnormal, but it felt behavioural, honestly, because she was specifically peeing on my bed or in her litter box, like nowhere else around the house. And one time she literally stood on my pillow and peed down onto me in the night, which was quite a awful awakening, obviously. So yeah, so I took her to the vets fully expecting them to be like, okay, we think it's behavioral, let's try this, let's try this. But they said, let's try her on some antibiotics because she has a horrendous urine infection, like really, really bad urine infection. She then had terrible reactions to the antibiotics they put her to and was quite sick. So then they gave her like an antibiotic injection that was like a slow release of antibiotics. You don't need this much detail, I don't know why I'm telling you this much. But this just consumed my January and it's still consuming my brain, so I'm purging now, everybody. So yeah, so she got a slow release injection of antibiotics, and they also said, like, just to be sure, we want to do a bladder ultrasound, but we do think there is still like a behavioural element to it alongside the urine infection because she's obviously still choosing to pee directly on my bed. So I took her to this ultrasound fully expecting nothing to come up, and me and the vets were absolutely horrified to find out that she has a growth on her kidney and does in fact have kidney cancer. So yeah, I had to eat my words big time. So the ultrasound was definitely worth it. Listen to the vets, everybody. If they advise something, they totally know what they're doing. They're not trying to sell you anything. So yeah, so I kind of ate my words, and then that led onto some more painkillers and also some more tests basically. So she had more urine tests and blood tests, and I had to go for a CT scan, which was not cheap. Thank God she's insured, everyone. Oh my gosh. I actually don't know how I would have begun to treat her in January had it not been for pet insurance. So yeah, basically she had a CT scan. Thankfully, it's not spread beyond her kidney and it is affecting her bladder, which is why she's getting the really bad urine infections. But beyond that, the cancer hasn't spread. So she is a good candidate for surgery, which means at the end of February, my poor baby's got to go and have kidney surgery. But hopefully, you know, all going well, and fingers crossed it does, I might have a different cat as an outcome to the surgery, basically. So yeah, I'm really optimistic for it. She is an older cat, she's 13, but they said her health beyond this is so good that they are really hopeful and optimistic for her future, basically. So keep your fingers crossed. She's scheduled for surgery at the end of this month, and I will keep you updated. But yeah, this has turned into a chatty vlog, everybody. I'm not going to take you with me for the rest of the day. I think I just kind of wanted to launch back into YouTube video making and hold myself accountable and kind of get back into the flow of things. But yeah, January just, oh, it was just a nightmare, and I'm still feeling the effects of it, as you can tell, because I'm still dealing with Molly's health issues. And I also had a minor health scare for myself in January as well, like nothing drastic, but doing self-checks. And ladies, this is your reminder to self-check. I actually found a lump under my armpit, and the gorgeous NHS system and doctor's surgery bookings meant that I had to wait about 20 days to be able to get that examined and checked out. Thankfully it is benign, it's not a dangerous lump, it's like a lymphatic gland or something like that, God knows, but basically it's not a serious thing, thank heavens. But yeah, that was sort of on my mind through all of January as well while I was waiting. And like I said, my brother came, and he literally came like in the midst of all of Molly's sort of explorative treatments and stuff. So yeah, it's been a thing in January, and it's just, I feel like everybody around me has been having it as well. I know so many of my friends have lost people in January, or family friends have been in hospital or are still in hospital. It's been a lot, everyone. So just bear with me as I kind of get back into a routine of this. But yeah, basically that is the short-ish summary of what's been going on in January. Sorry this isn't more of a proactive vlog, take you with me around the town or whatever. But yeah, like I said, it's Valentine's, so I have 2 gigs scheduled. One I have to leave for in about 40 minutes, so I just want to finish getting ready, want to grab some food, can't stop looking at my hair because it looks a little weird. I need to try and fix that just a smidge. It's a bit shorter than I would have gone for typically, but it needed that off. I'm not upset about it, it definitely needed that. And this is the shortest kind of face framing, I think they're curtain bangs, I think that's what she cut in, but it's the shortest face framing I've had for quite a while as well, so it's taking me a bit of getting used to. If anyone has any styling tips, please leave them down below for me. But yeah, anyway, my hairdresser Danny did a great cut for me. I'm pretty happy with how it's going, actually. I need to refresh the colour myself because you can see my roots are coming in, but we're not going to talk about that, everybody, because we don't have the time. We don't have the time to refresh colour. Not right now, but I will certainly start to get back on top of everything as well. And I want to go and get my nails done. I just want to be pampered a bit more at the moment, but my money is sort of being assigned elsewhere for Molly and other things, you know, that have been popping up. But yeah, we'll get there. I did my nails myself for today's gig because I just wanted a little pop of red, even though I'm wearing pink. But yeah, anyway, you're probably fed up of me chatting by now, everybody. I will leave you in peace. I'm gonna get some food, and I promise I will start to get more consistent with this vlog content once again. And thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. If you've liked this chatty word vomit vlog, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, all that jazz, and I will see you again very soon, everybody. Bye.